Welcome back to our celebration of the 25th anniversary of the North American International Auto Show.
You know, when most people think about coming to the auto show, they look forward to seeing the cars of the future. But for some car lovers, there's really only one.
You know, this assembly line behind us right here may represent an automotive past, but reporter Alexandra Bahu takes us back to the future.
When it comes to cars that have withstood the test of time, you could say one zips by the rest at 88 miles per hour. Now, I can't just take you on a DeLorean adventure without at least trying to dress the part.
You know, the thing about the Marty McFly outfit is, it's still pretty current.
Yeah, I think I look pretty good.
Meet Joe Vitale, a DeLorean enthusiast whose collection of Back to the Future memorabilia is almost as impressive as his own gull-winged beauty.
I was probably about 9 years old, and I saw one going down the road, and I was a passenger in the car, of course, and I told my mom, I says, catch up with that car.
He finally bought one in 2007, and shortly thereafter installed a flux capacitor. It's the DeLorean that introduced him to his serious girlfriend, Laura.
I peeked my head in the door and I said, could I ride just for a little while? The driver, and that was Joe, said, okay, you can get in, but just be careful of the flux capacitor because that's knocked over.
Not only has the DeLorean shaped the future of Joe's life, but also the auto industry as a whole.
Stainless steel body, halogen headlights, gull-wing doors.
Got a lot of different things here, and look at all these buttons. I mean, what happens if I just hit this one?
Oh, wait, don't touch that.
Great Scott, where did you come from?
The future?
Byron Cancelmo managed to convince his parents to buy a DeLorean right after it came off the assembly line in 1981. He was just 12 at the time, and it was a trip to a dealership that sealed the deal.
I sat in this very car. This was sitting in the showroom, and a couple weeks later they drove home with it.
And it's been part of the family ever since.
It speaks for itself when you just look at it. I mean, everywhere you go, you know, there's people hanging out of the window taking pictures. You know, it says something completely unique. It's like a little UFO cruising around.
And who knows, maybe in 30 years or so, someone will figure out how to make it fly. Because, you know, it'd be kind of awesome to say.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
And speaking of the DeLorean, there's actually going to be one at this year's charity preview. So if you're there, make sure you check it out.